What's up, everyone? This is the Fraser LeVay podcast with Uncle Blaiso, talking NFL, maybe some Olympics that we didn't know were coming or I didn't know, and price gouging in sports, which I'm done with. And a few college football, of course. But I wanted to
Landman.
start it off,
Landman.
Landman. Yeah. I want to start off with politics and nothing political. It's just funny. I think,
Boy.
yes. It's I think like liberals are always the worst trash talkers in the United States because it's always just like, what about us and blah blah. Where Republicans are just cutthroat assholes, and so their trash talking memes is very funny.
Yeah.
So finding this whole Trump stuff, it's like liberals have been hilarious. The stuff that's going on. If your algorithm doesn't see it, please Google Trump. What's been going on? Epstein, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
It's incredible. It just got me thinking. Aside from all that, is just like, imagine if you're Trump's tweet person, like who helps him with the social media, right? Because I can imagine like he saw this stuff and the shit he tweets already is absurd. What the fuck does he? What doesn't get through the buffer is, I guess, my question. Like, can you imagine the stuff he's like, fuck?
There is no buffer.
Then,
I don't think there is a buffer.
I don't know. I think this would put the buffer. Like he's got to have someone to be like, no, you can't say that.
Yeah.
Don't address the Clinton thing. Don't address the Clinton thing.
Maybe, but who would it be? Who's he gonna listen to?
I know.
He doesn't strike me as the kind of person that's just listening to anybody. Like, because
No, I
otherwise,
agree.
you could look at 300 incidents where it's been like, someone should have told him not to say that. Someone should have told him not to say that. Someone should have told him not to say that. Like,
I'm sure there's like something. He's like, no, fuck, send it. He's like, what's his name from Succession? He's just like, no, fuck off. He's just sending and doing what he wants.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't think he's listening to anyone. It's
Yeah.
funny. I've had to kind of dig a little bit because like I have him. I've got like I don't pick sides. Republican, Democrat, liberal. I got it all blocked on my Twitter, so it's all that shit. Like I don't. I have to actually go in. Or one of the guys I follow on football has to talk about it for it to pop up. So I got to search it when I do. Whew, boy, it's I'm so confused.
Yeah, there's a lot of questions. Yeah. There's also new that Ghislaine Maxwell, she has a horse on that island named Bubba. So like the whole thing was like someone was doing stuff with Bubba, which Bubba is Bill Clinton's nickname.
Oh, no.
But also there's a horse named Bubba. Man. So now it's like even gotten more extreme where it's like before it was just Clinton, now it's a horse. It's like, what was he doing to the horse?
The thing I find is so confusing to me because it's been going on for years now, and it was like when Biden was in power, the other side was like, release the Epstein files, you fucking criminals, and blah blah blah. And then now it has switched, and then they're just like doing everything they could to hold it from being released. And now the other guys are saying, no, release the files. It's like they're all guilty.
They are, yeah, absolutely.
There's so many people that would come, obviously, going to come down with this. So it's like, pick your poison, man. Who wants to get thrown in the mud first? I guess. Bunch of deviants.
It truly is at a succession because right now they're talking about people are burning files. Like, okay, we're gonna release it, but get rid of these ones. And
I picture a real life Tom from Succession out there, just like actually going to burn. He's the best. I love. He was my favorite character in this show.
Him and Greg for sure.
Yeah. Come on, Greg. Poor Greg, just an absolute lackey.
I'm watching it for the fourth time now because Jess has never seen it, so I'm rewatching it again, which is still, I mean, it's still good.
It is.
I think one time I watched during COVID, so I mean that I don't remember anything from that one. It was a lot of drinking during that one, so
that's a good idea. Actually, I'm gonna go back and watch it. It's been a while, and I think I've only kind of done 1.5 or so, or maybe 2.
Yeah,
but it's so good.
Yeah, and then there's one with the Trump thing where it's like a penguin, like a cartoon, and it's getting the toothbrush rammed. It's like a mechanical toothbrush thing. It's like, and it's just forcing into this penguin's throat. And I'm like, what adult was like, hey, let's put this into a kid's movie? There's just so many questions. I wasn't even, because I'm sure they're like, oh, the kids don't know what it means. But yeah, motherfucker, you know what it means. Like you do. You think you're having a giggle?
Do. Yeah, and eventually there will be a kid old enough to know what it means that's watching that show.
Exactly. So there's a lot of great things that come from it. I think this will be the greatest meme of all time. I don't know if you can remember what I wanted to rank what were the best ones, but I couldn't remember any. The only one I remembered was the black guy that's really hung that you would get tricked into opening up the tweet.
Yeah. That was
that one.
That was tough to be. I'm a big fan of the Spider-Mans. Like
Yeah. The point.
that one it's just got so many classic uses.
It's
But I
true.
think my favorite of all time is there's two from The Simpsons. It's either Homer going back into the shrubs, and so you can use it for
Yes.
everything, right? Like you're like, oh, release the Epstein
Mhm.
files, and then also it's like, and he goes
Yeah.
back in. Or when,
Please be the one I love. Please be the one I love.
when Grandpa walks into the restaurant,
Oh.
and he walks
Oh
in,
yeah.
he spins around, puts hat on, and right out the door. Like it's just so funny.
No, into the strip club, wasn't it? He sees Bart and he goes, "Oh, there's Bart," and he's back out.
All I know is he just did a circle and he did a 360 and
Yeah.
got the hell out of there.
Yeah.
Which one?
Everything's coming up. Everything's coming up. Millhouse. That's probably
that's
top.
is good. Yeah, that is good.
The last thing on the Trump thing before we go, so Congress or House or whoever it was that voted on it to release them, it was like 56-1 of who wanted to release it.
Yeah,
and it's like that fucking one guy. Like, what's he about?
Absolutely. At least investigate him. Yes, absolutely investigate that guy. He is just like he's got nothing left in his office. He went straight to like Staples or like whatever the tech place is and just bought new computers. He bought new everything because all his shit is gone.
And my mind is mushed. Hopefully you can come up with an idea on this. But I was just thinking, it's like when me and you, we're together and all the boys are together, like, all right, we're going to vote this and we're sticking to it. Right, guys? Yeah. All right, let's go. And it's like, all right, all in favor. And it's just me.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, guys?
Yeah.
Guys?
Totally. Yeah. Everyone's looking at you like, what the fuck?
He's a pervert.
Yeah. It's got to be hit. Like, I can't imagine. And where is he? Like Kentucky or something?
Yeah, I'm sure. Obviously, you're Mississippi, something like that. I'm sure.
Yeah, somewhere backwards. At some point, when you have to look around and see everybody else doing it, you'd be like, fuck it. I'll just like fade off. You're not going to win.
No.
Right? Like, you're not going to, you're not a deciding vote. So why put yourself on the fucking spotlight like that?
Yeah. And not even like the winning thing, just like why would you want to be on the bad side of history? Like all right, like fuck it, I'll go with everyone else.
You should just kind of just be like,
read the room.
Read the room. It's like, I think
that guy needs to be fired from everything. Like you want him running your state if he doesn't know this one thing?
Yeah, he's got crazy people in his writing for sure.
Yeah. All right. Well,
so good. But circle back though, because that reminded me because we were talking about all the great Simpsons memes. Is there? Have we found like where they predicted this? Like, did they have any kind of like Bill Clinton Trump relations back in the day? Like they predicted everything else.
That's true.
I have to go back and watch.
They had someone in bed with someone. I forget who it was, but they did some like sort of hookup idea. But yeah,
that'd be awesome if they did. We never miss.
Trump Clinton hookup. No, they don't.
Yeah.
But if you haven't seen it, guys, you're missing out. It's the greatest meme of my lifetime. The only since memes were created or whatever. I got a price gouging route sports. I think, Blaze, I'm done with after the season. I'm done with fantasy football. I may do a guillotine league because that's still kind of like fun and it's you can be out in 2 weeks or whatever. But I think I'm done. Like I still want to do the podcast with you every few weeks just to check in on sports. So I think I'm done being a hardcore sports watching fan. Like I cut my YouTube. So YouTube TV down here, them and Disney had an issue. So no sports, no ABC, no ESPN sports for like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
So tech has been good for the first time in 15 years. Couldn't watch 2 games. Had to leave the house. And Monday Night Football, nothing. The college football selection show, nothing. Every good college football game for 2-3 weeks, nothing. And
Jesus.
I went to, it's just like, and you're paying out the ass for it on top of it. I'm paying for YouTube TV and then the Sunday ticket and Peacock and just fucking everything. Like it's what, $200 now if you want to watch sports. It's fucking insane. And I've got a list we're going to go down, but of reasons I'm just done.
Yeah.
But that was the straw that broke my back. I'm just fucking sick of it. Went to the Cowboys game, free tickets. Clay's got me tickets. Still spent $500. Parking was like far from the stadium, like a 15-minute walk, 20-minute walk.
Yeah.
Like $75
to park.
And I'm just in Dallas. I could see like LA. I'll give you LA, but like in Dallas, fucking like in Texas, things are affordable. No,
Yeah.
$75. Jess doesn't even drink. I think she had one drink. You know, I obviously got my beers in, but still, like
Yeah.
$400, whatever it was, with free tickets to go to a fucking game. That's another one for you.
Unbelievable. It's going to take kids
Baseball.
out. It's going to take kids out of
Yeah.
sports.
Well, how do you like? That was me. I'm doing okay financially with one other person. How the fuck do a family like take their kids to a Cowboys game?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, as a family of 4 can't do it.
No, and they're just going into debt to watch a game. Like, you want to go watch a game, it's $1,500 for you and a family. Like, what is that?
Who's going to do that? It's crazy. It makes it, and it's like the ticket sales are such a small piece of what they do. Right? Like the media rights are so huge now. It's like, fucking make it affordable. Let people go to your games.
Yeah, and like, how old are we? It's like parking was just ancillary. You know, it was like, okay, a couple dollars just so we could pay the attendance. You know,
right.
now it's a fucking full on.
You sit there and monitor and get everyone to their parking spot.
Yeah. Now it's just a full on, as much as tickets used to be to park. It's insane. I know you guys were talking about baseball owners, like, just not spending any money on their team, and they're just keep collecting in stuff. So I don't know if you want to speak on that. I've got other topics, but I'm staying on this for a minute because I'm fucking done with sports.
You're done with sports. Yeah, it's in baseball. It's wild. And everyone blames the Dodgers or the Yankees, or I mean, hell, the Blue Jays were like, I think 4th or 5th in salary. It's like, well, no, you guys are making tons of money. Spend money on your teams, and yeah, the Dodgers spend a ton, but then they win, and then they make more money, and then they get more players, and then they win, and then they make more money. It's like, some of these owners, they just take their royalty checks and their revenue sharing, and they fucking pocket it, and they put just minor leaguers on the field, and they do not care. Like, the owner of the Pirates does not care if they win. It's blatantly obvious. The owner of the A's does not give a shit if they win. He's got a new stadium getting built for him in Vegas. He doesn't care. And it's like there needs to be, and don't get me wrong, baseball needs a salary cap. I agree, but anytime, and the reason it works in the NFL, anytime you're putting in a salary cap, you have to have a salary floor, so that these cheap prick owners have to spend a certain amount of money, and you can't just take all the revenue sharing and all the TV money and all that stuff and then just keep it. It's there's got to be a balance that way, and that's why you do get parity in the NFL. You still got some cheap teams, right? Like, but at least teams have a chance to be competitive every 2 to 3 years. It's just the way that the product works. But the gouging it's so bad. They're at the hockey games here in Vancouver. Apparently, it's like $27 for a beer.
Yeah,
that you can buy at the store for fucking $3.
It's a minimum $20 beer now everywhere. It's crazy.
So I don't know. People need to just stop doing it, right?
Yeah,
go to the game.
I think there's a bubble. I mean, there's a bubble kind of about to burst. I mean, if I'm Mr. Sports, everything I do and work is sports. My whole life has been sports, and if I'm fed up and I'm doing okay, like if I had was making minimum wage or medium wage, whatever, like, I would never watch a game. Like, I wouldn't even buy YouTube TV. It's fucking getting absurd. Yeah,
it is. It's awesome here because I've heard you telling me about all the issues with the YouTube and this stuff like that. And I've been one of the dinosaurs who just keeps cable, and I've just got all like the good, and I haven't gone to like all the streaming services. And the nice thing about Canada is, like, with having TSN up here, like the ESPN, they get the rights to a bunch of stuff. So between that and CBC, like, there's tons of football games. We get all the football games. I get all the good college games. They pick up so much ESPN stuff. I don't have to have like all the different subscriptions to get everything. And it's when all that was happening, everyone that was going that route where they had to have the subscriptions and all that shit were getting screwed. I'm just like, I get everything. The other thing we don't get is the early morning games, which I've completely lost interest in anyway. Those are I'm done trash. With those. Like, I used to love it because I'm an early riser, so I'd be up at 6:30 anyway. I was watching football, but it's like almost every game they put on was just dog shit, and they made it hard to watch. And because those ones, for whatever reason, we didn't get picked up, then I was like, I'm not searching for them.
To watch Jaguars, Bengals, or whatever the fuck, Vikings, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, seems like a good time to take the dog for a walk and get settled in for the 10 o'clock game.
Yeah, and then Dana White, UFC owner, I want to rant on him real quick. He's fucking tone deaf. He's going off like all you illegal streamers blah, blah. He's like literally upset, cursing out illegal streamers. Like, look, motherfucker, you're making it impossible to watch your product. You're charging everyone out the ass. Of course people are going to do it illegally. Like the same thing happened with, prohibition. If you can't let people do it like affordably, you fuck off. It's just, I'm done with everything. Everyone's pissing me off on this. Like they're just taking all our money and we don't see it. It's just like we're complaining about the government and them taking all our money. That's what everyone in major sports is doing. Like they're just bending us over, taking all and trying to say, oh no, enjoy it. Well, we can't afford to do it. So I hate you.
So well, that's great side. Soon you live in Costa Rica again. You don't have to worry about it.
Exactly. Well, and then the last thing, so the World Cup, I guess parking in LA is going to be like $125 minimum, like 1 to 125 just to park for the World Cup.
It's a joke.
And they made it 48 teams now. They increased the amount of teams. So Curacao just made it. Curacao, like plumbers play on it. Like they're trying to frame it. It'll be a good story. Like, you and me are out there on the team. But it's like, no, you guys are just price gouging. No one gives a shit about Curacao. They're awful. It's
so it's
the smallest country ever made it.
It's a bigger World Cup than before?
Yeah, way bigger.
I thought it was one of those things that never changed. Like, there's just...
Until recently. Well, FIFA's always been...
Until it goes to North America.
Corrupt or...
Right? Until North America gets involved. And then...
exactly.
Let's see if we can fuck people over more.
Exactly. FIFA's never been known for being corrupt or wanting money, so I think that's probably fine.
True. It's a match made in heaven then. Hey, we can give you more money.
So anyways, I think I'm tapped out of sports. I think also having a kid now, I want to spend more time with him during like a Sunday versus just sitting and watching football all day. But I still want to watch the big games, still watch the big games, but I'm definitely down with being a diehard, giving all my money and time to these fucking assholes.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. I see a little passion out of the kid this morning. This is great.
Yeah, right? Let's get into it. Well, NFL, I don't even know where to start with just teams. Is there anything that we can go team by team because there's always good stories. I've kind of got a list. The first one, this is Cowboys. This isn't even the most important, but the Cowboys punishing players for one series, that always gets me.
That was a joke. I was like, come on. I mean, maybe it was really minor. Like, we don't actually know. People are saying they miss curfew in Vegas, which, well, fuck. Which player isn't? But, like, it's not a punishment. It's one series.
No.
Like, they come off the field all the time. Like, they run 2 hard routes in a row, and they're just like, and they come off the field. Like, missing a couple plays is not punishment.
No.
Like, okay, a quarter is starting to get there. A half. Okay, now we're talking punishment. Right?
Like,
one series.
And some money on top of it.
I laughed at that. I'm like, oh, no, they didn't play a series. And then later in the game, like, the coach's over there giving them both a big hug, and they're laughing. So obviously, I think it was pretty minor. But, like, there was another one. Who was it? Oh, that Abdul Carter. He got benched, too, for this sort of thing. And he sat up for 6 plays. It's like, whoa, you guys will show that rookie how the NFL works. Guy missed a meeting. Like, he completely missed a session, and he sat up for 6 plays. Wow. Way to draw a line.
Yeah. Also interesting, I should ask, like, name drop again, sorry, but like, I need to ask Calais about, and what your thoughts is about a curfew. Like, they're grown men. I get a college curfew, but if CD wants to go out and have drinks and maybe plays poorly the next fucking day, I mean, that's on him. Like, I'm sure he doesn't want to, me and you don't want to do bad at anything.
No.
So it's like, I'm sure he doesn't, always out till 2 a.m. running around. What the fuck? He's 30 years old. That's on him. Yeah,
it does seem weird that that happens, and because the players you'd think would hold themselves accountable, right? Like, if someone comes into the room hungover on game day, players are gonna fucking beat his ass.
Exactly.
So you wouldn't think that you'd have to have a cue, but who knows, man? Young athletes, full of testosterone,
millions of dollars,
and millions of dollars in their pockets. I think at some point you gotta try to contain them a little bit. There's been too many stories back in the day of those guys that would literally be, show up drunk to the field, whether it be the ballpark or football or whatever it is. Guys in the NHL used to be hammering darts in between periods. Like it's so different that there's some things they probably just need to do to keep a handle on these hooligans.
Yeah, I guess across the board is probably a good idea.
Say they're in Vegas and you didn't have a curfew on Tyreek Hill. There'd be like 6 babies like 9 months
Babies
from
born.
that day. It'd be babies everywhere.
Exactly. It would be.
And he'd still show up and be fast, but I don't know. I think for some times, I think you probably just need to do it. Save them
Yeah,
from
I guess like
themselves.
yeah, I was about to say save them from themselves. Like 30-year-old me or 40-year-old me, okay, yeah, I stay in. I want to have a good game. Where 22-year-old me is definitely
Yeah.
out in Vegas till 4 a.m., 5 a.m.
Yeah. But even 30-year-old you, if you're like, oh, go out for a nice dinner and then have a couple of beers, you know what it's like. You get to that like fourth beer, then someone hands you a
Yeah,
whiskey, you're like, and then you just fucking
5
forget.
a.m.
You wake up in the morning, like, God damn it. I knew I had something to do today.
Yeah, it's very true. Also very true. I forgot we got a big topic I had was frauds. And I don't know if any popped to your head. I can let you start. I got a couple off the top of my head,
you go
but if you
first.
had 2 or 3 frauds in the NFL, so they're less now. So this one was debatable probably a week ago, but now it's not debatable. But I was thinking the Broncos were a little fraudulent, but obviously now they beat KC. That's a
And
great
Philly.
win.
And Philly.
Yeah. So I guess I'm less off board of that one, but I guess frauds or teams I would like to bet against when it matters, like come playoffs, like if the Broncos are minus 150, I will be betting the other team plus 200 or, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I
got a good one.
Who's the other one? The Bears. I think the Bears are quite fraudulent.
Yes, they're very fraudulent. I'm stashing money away, and in the first round, unless it's like a miracle they're playing some scrub team that doesn't get in, I am betting a whole bunch of money against the Steelers in the playoffs. Like,
oh yeah.
But now you reminded me, I'll just take whatever amount I decide to bet that week and just split it in half and put it against the Bears and against the Steelers.
Bears against the Steelers.
Yeah,
absolutely.
The Steelers are frauds.
Yeah, they
good. Keep winning because this is what Tomlin does, right? He's just always has, wins more than he loses. That's the most that you can say about what they are. They win more than they lose, but they are gonna get torched by a good team, like torched.
Yeah, especially in the AFC. Wait. I mean, there's.
I can't wait. They'll be the 4 seed, so they're gonna play the top one. Like right now, you're looking at them like, oh god, Buffalo in Pittsburgh for that first round game. They'd be a touchdown favorite.
Yeah, I think anyone they would play, right? They're just Well, now also how long is Rodgers out for?
They say he's trying to play this week. It's his non-throwing hand, so it was just a fracture. So it was like a slight. It wasn't a big break or anything. So
gotcha. I mean, he was already scared to get touched, so I can't imagine the turning away from before.
Totally.
I got 2 quarterbacks too, which will lead into another team. But Jared Goff, he's on that level, which I'm going to get into other players. Like I think he's better. Like Kirk Cousins, that kind of level that he's going to get you to an 8.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? He's just not when it's tight. Like he plays from ahead how often? All the time. And when it's cold out or just like there's they're playing a tough team. Yeah. Also, his coach doesn't do him any favors with fucking going for it all the time. But I don't want to call Goff a fraud. Yeah. I don't think tough
fraud. I just think he's one of those classic quarterbacks where everything needs to be right. Everything needs to go according to plan. And if it does, he's money. Like if it goes according to plan, he can put it where he needs to. But, they had a lot of just people just in and around him. And everyone was saying, oh, man, Eagles, they're suffocating defense, yada, yada. Their front was all over him. There was guys open a lot that game. And he was just flat out missing. Like, he missed like 7 in cuts that the guys are open. And the middle of the field is open. And he's just flat out missing the throws. It was like, good Lord. And I think that's the pressure too, right? Like that's what it is. But if he doesn't have that pressure, he hits those are chunk plays too. They're like 18, 20-yard plays all the time. And he was just flat out missing them because he gets a little bit of guys around his feet. And I think a lot of quarterbacks are like that, but I think that's the case with him. If things are going right, he's deadly. And if not, he's, I don't know. Andy Dalton.
Still good. Serviceable. Yeah. Well, that's like the thing, right? And that's where it's going to get me to the Vikings, where Sam Darnold, I've been saying all year he's a fraud. I'm glad the Vikings didn't sign him for a bunch of money, which I mean, his contract wasn't huge, but so it's just like the Goff's a higher end of this, but like the Sam Darnold's, the Kirk Cousins, I've kind of always said it where I'm just JJ McCarthy for the Vikings. It hasn't worked out yet, but I mean, Drake May didn't win a million games. Josh Allen didn't win a million games their first year. Peyton Manning didn't win a million games. So whatever. You throw out the first year anyways. But it's like I'd rather go for it than just kind of stay at this Sam Darnold level when you know more than likely he's not going to win you the big one. Like, okay, we can have 12 wins every year, 10 wins or 11 wins every year, but
Yeah.
there's no ceiling. Like I'd rather try and go for that ceiling and risk a little for that ceiling than stay in mediocrity, which has been the fucking Vikings for my entire existence.
True.
Right?
True.
Like,
I want to see.
you got to hit a Drake May, a Mahomes,
Yeah.
a Brady, Allen, or you just want to fucking stay with Jared Goff, stay with, Kirk Cousins, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Drake May superstar. You forgot. You got to have that part in. Just rolls off the tongue.
Right off the tongue.
I want to see, though, speaking of Sammy D, I want to see how he bounces back. Because I think it was Mina Kimes, just some interesting numbers. It's like that. It's that Rams defense and that particular style that gets him.
Mm-hmm.
Against everyone else, he's been pretty damn good. It's just something about, sometimes a team's just got your number, right? Like, So I want to see how he bounces back, because I think he's been playing all right. He's got really good weapons. He lost that one lineman, looks like, which is no good. But I think he's going to be good enough again to get him to the playoffs. And he's not going to your point, he's not going to go into Philly and win a playoff game. He's not going to go and beat the Rams. He might beat everybody else, but
yeah, it's just like there's 3 games last year for the Vikings where like 3 out of 4 big games that the Vikings had, and he fucking was terrible at 3 out of the 4. So it's just, I don't know, I just don't want to keep that around. And yeah, like you said, you either got to have, I guess, the Eagles franchise, which is insane of what they're doing over there, or an elite echelon quarterback.
Yeah. Speaking of Sammy D, this is a little bit off track, but I have to tell you, because you can be on the watch for this. So on the 17th or 18th of December, Thursday night game is Rams in Seattle. So me and Gilly and Binns are going. And It hit us the other day, because after last week's college projection, Notre Dame was scheduled to play in Oregon.
Ooh.
It's that weekend. So now
how far away is that from Seattle?
So to Oregon, like 3 hours.
Like to the football field. Okay.
Yeah. So we're now all of a sudden just on bracket watch, because obviously if we're down there, we're just going to keep on going. And have to do it. Like the chances are pretty slim. Who knows? Like if somehow, if they are going to match up or not. But that would be that would be so sick to get to go down to a college game.
No doubt. Especially watching your boys, which I want to get into later. So put a pin in that.
All right.
We're going to college football after.
Pretty excited.
But anyway, so I think we ranted on a couple. Any other frauds before anything else pop out to you? That's fraud. Oh,
are the Colts frauds?
Go ahead. Yeah, they're. It's interesting. Can I also say anyone who drafted Jonathan Taylor? Like I have someone in one of my leagues. He was like, "Oh, second place." Like he tried to offer me a trade. He's like, "Oh, when you're second place, blah blah blah." I'm like, "Dude, you just fucking landed into Jonathan Taylor. Like, stop it. You're not good. Like, you've got a good team, but don't be fucking cocky. Like, you knew Jonathan Taylor was going to be the greatest running back of all time.
No doubt.
But yeah, again, to the Daniel Jones point, I mean, sure, they look good when they're playing from in front, or the Daniel Jones point, the point about quarterbacks is just like, do you want him being mediocre when it counts? Because, he's beat the Vikings once in the playoffs and that's it.
True. I think,
and he had that good year, right? He had a good Giants year, didn't he? Where he was
decent.
And then they paid him. And then also he went to the playoffs and he was Daniel Jones again.
But his team around him fell apart. I think that the one thing that keeps me from thinking of the Colts are total frauds is they got a great O-line and they can run the ball. So that's always going to keep you around. But I think they're frauds in the fact that they're not the number 1 seed that they're kind of knocking on the door if they didn't have a bye last week. Watch them go out and win this week and totally change my mind. But I think that they're a fraud in that regard. They're going to win their division because their division sucks. But I don't think they're going to. I don't see them making a run.
It's so funny. In this year, we've got the Broncos, the Patriots, and the Colts, who you wouldn't have penciled in to be top 3. In the conference. And you got to feel bad for them because like, oh yeah, what's your prize for being first or second? Oh, the Chiefs or maybe Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen. Yeah, awesome. There you go.
Congrats. They're all sitting there going, what the fuck? This sucks. We need to go back to the tapes though, because I'm pretty sure that I underestimated, because I called the Patriots as a 10-win team. and
Yeah,
turns
you
out I'm
did.
going to be way under.
Way under.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
painful.
I mean, I instantly bet. It turns out the Vikings is just going to ruin my LeVay parlay with Texas Tech,
Yeah,
Patriots, and
I know.
ah, but oh well.
So
But
I
yeah.
don't know. So
Well, yeah. I mean, it's time to talk your Patriots. Drake May looks good. You guys don't really play any great teams, but still, it doesn't matter. You're winning games.
yeah, I mean, people
You
always
beat
say
the
that.
Bills. I mean, shit, they're
Beat the
great.
Bills on the road and beat the Bucks on the road, and then
Yeah,
the
that's
teams
true.
that we played haven't been great, but we worked them. Like
Mm-hmm.
the one that gets me is the games early in the year. Like lost to the Raiders week 1, but fuck, it's week 1, and they've kind of turned the corner since then. So I don't know. They're not like everyone's like, oh, this is it's going back. It's the new coach, on the second time around, and it's
Mm-hmm.
the second year quarterback and coming out of nowhere, and it's just like the first Super Bowl, and I'm thinking, well, I don't know if I see that. I don't. The defense still is sketchy in my opinion. They
Mm-hmm.
just give up too many easy throws early in the game, and then they seem to lock it down. But like they're going to struggle against running quarterbacks because the linebackers they're doing a decent job, but they're not fast. So
Mm-hmm.
and still, when it really comes down to it, when we lost Booty and there was no real deep threats, sometimes when they need it, they're just locking our receivers down. And Diggs is the only one who can really beat man coverage. So if you double him and then lock the other guys down, it makes it tough. And that's why you saw a 2 or 3 game stretch there where Drake got sacked a lot because you could see him looking and looking. There's just nobody, and he would try to run, and they had a plan for him. So I don't know. I think it's a great story. They're playing well. I'm not going to say they're going to win the Super Bowl, but
Playing with the house money, at least, that's for sure.
they should win the division, right? Like they've got a couple hard games coming up, but not immediately, but
Yeah.
But suddenly change it now. They play the Bengals this week, and maybe Joe Burrow's there. That's still the talk this morning. So who knows, man? It's the NFL. Everyone's always talking schedule and this and that, and it's like back to their NFL teams. Like the Dolphins beat the piss out of the Bills 2 weeks ago, and then and then the Bills went and just rolled last week, and who knows what else going to happen.
Yeah, the Falcons will win one game against a hard team and then lose 5 games in a row.
Yeah. That's 30-0 to Carolina. Carolina, though, hey, how about them?
Yeah,
I like that story.
What a strange year. I think last year I killed it with over-unders. I haven't even looked, but I assume I'm just doing absolutely terrible.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to get Carolina wrong.
Yeah.
I got the Jets right, though. And the Dolphins are starting to scare me because I said way under for the Dolphins, and now suddenly they're winning some games somehow.
Yeah. Well, it just takes 1-2 injury, and then that all goes to hell.
Yeah.
Oh, back to speaking of the Falcons, we can move over to the Falcons. So again, we talked about how Atlanta was all over us when something went viral on social media.
Yeah.
But it's like, and we said they have no plans. So I'm repeating, Falcons fans, you guys have no plans. You paid a quarterback $180 million. You then reached on Penix.
Yeah.
To be in QB hell. Like you literally wanted to get out of QB hell, so you did everything you could do, and now you're back in QB hell. Yeah. And the reason everyone didn't have Penix there, his talent was there, but it was because of his injury history. So it's like that's why you could wait until the second round to get him, because of this exact reason, you idiots.
Now he's having like his 4th knee surgery.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is. Yeah, it's 2 interesting things about the Falcons. First one, so if say they were to get rid of their coach, I'm not saying they're going to, but like, are they an attractive job? You've got a quarterback with gumpy knees.
Mm-hmm.
And the second part, guess where the Rams are picking in the draft right now?
Yeah, like 9th or 8th or 7th or something like that?
8th, because the Falcons traded away their pick. So you don't have a quarterback probably until mid next year. You don't have a first round pick. Again, it's no plan at all. And,
no.
For what? A good pass rusher? I mean, it's that they'd already drafted.
Exactly.
So they take two pass rushers, and they just think they're going to just suddenly turn into the 2007 Giants, the D line. Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
And like reaching way too far when they could have had him 10 picks later.
Easily.
Yeah, there's just so much dumb stuff that, like I said, they're just reacting. They have no plan. So all you Falcons fans, you can shut up. Not Ryan. Ryan hasn't said anything. These are just strangers trolling online.
Strangers, zip it. The nice thing, though, hey, if you're the Rams, might be top 2 or 3 team in all of football, and trending towards a top 10 pick. That's not bad.
Yeah. And I want us to go back to Atlanta. A quick basketball thing. So Oklahoma City Thunder, they're in line for the 9th and 10th lottery pick for next year.
How?
And they're 15-1. Same thing. They've made some trades with some terrible teams like the Clippers and such.
Yeah.
And now they'll be in the lottery with 2 picks.
That's
anywhere
awesome.
from like 5 to 9, and they obviously could get first. They're in the lottery.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
While they're 15-1, and absolutely, SGA hasn't played a fourth quarter. Basically, like he's done because they're up by 30 every game. It's
That's
insane.
amazing.
Yeah. Back to the Falcons. So imagine like they have what's going on with them with quarterbacks. They're looking at Drake. They couldn't have had Drake, but like they're looking at Knicks, Sam Darnold, Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
And they could have had Lamar Jackson. And it's just
anyone
you
could
guys
have.
are idiots.
Anyone could have.
Yeah.
Think back. Nobody would offer a first round pick for him. Anyone could have had him multiple times.
We talk about like conspiracies across the world, like COVID. There was obviously a conspiracy across the world, and we think, how could you do that, right? Like all these governments, they're not trying to get our money and blah blah blah. But then the NFL is just sort of like a microcosm of the world, and it's like obviously there was collusion between these NFL owners to not do Lamar Jackson and other stuff. So if they can do it there, can't like the 8 major leaders of the world do some weird shit? But I just think there's collusion everywhere. So now my tinfoil hat's back on.
Well, the problem
I got there.
Yeah, he really worked into that one. The reason it doesn't work between like 8 major leaders is because you're mixing religions, and crazy religious people are fucking impossible to do.
That's true.
We all know this.
Yeah. Draft. We talked about the Falcons. We also talked about this when it happened, but the Bucks and their draft pick. It turns out Ibuka is amazing, so I guess that is a good pick because he's elite. But again, their defense is just a sieve. So I mean, sure, can't fault them for taking Ibuka, but we said at the jump, like you guys have 3 good wide receivers. 4.
I know. I was hard on that one, and
yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And you can't plan for Mike Evans and what's his name to be hurt and McMillan to be hurt. Like that's not a way to like. What, you gonna draft a quarterback Buffalo because Josh Allen could get hurt? Like that's not a winning formula, if you will.
Yeah, and you know what? Their defense was good for a while, and then now it's like, Jesus, what's happening?
Yeah,
they ran into the.
And I was saying, I think. Yeah, I was saying, I think Baker's hurt, and I think he is, but he's missing throws everywhere.
Yeah. But that was a hell of a football game. That game was wild. I watched a lot of that one last week, but Josh just 6 touchdowns. Get the fuck out of here! Like I just look because I don't usually look at the fantasy scores. So like after the first game, guys don't watch the ball, and I'm sitting there just going, "Oh god,
yeah,
2 leagues. Please tell me I'm not playing against Josh. Please tell me I'm not playing against Josh." First thing I did when I looked at the scores was just go right to the top right of where the quarterback is on my opponent just to make sure he wasn't there. I'm like, "Oh yes, played against Andy Dalton. Woo! I love this league."
Where do we go to next? We're talking about teams, but I also have this in my notes. I didn't want to forget commercial supersonic flights by 2029. So I guess just like you can be in London in 30 minutes or whatever it is, or an hour or less.
Really?
So I guess they're talking the NFL will have teams in Europe around then. Like they're doing serious talks. The NBA is doing an NBA Europe, which could just transform into they take these teams and just part of the NBA, part of the NFL, which at first I thought it would suck. Like, right, you get drafted by the Chargers and then 2 years later you're moving the whole family to like Bayern in Germany. But they do it in soccer. Like soccer players have to move to Italy, to wherever.
Right.
You know, Messi's in Miami now after living in Barcelona for 20 years.
Right, but that was 20 years. Like,
yeah. Every 2 years, you're moving from Europe to the USA.
The thing that I find that would be the hardest about that is the time change, man. Like, it's one thing, country to, one side of the country to the other is 3 hours, right? And you can make that work. But suddenly you're going over to what's Germany from New York.
Yeah, the exact flip.
5 hours or whatever it is, or or even if you go even further, like, fuck, this has got to be so hard on the players. And I don't know. I guess with enough money, they just have to figure it out. But
I wonder, could you put a full division over there, and then you just pick and choose one team over? But I guess they got to fly over, so I guess they could just fly over for 2 weeks at a time or 3 weeks at a time, play a Thursday nighter, play a
you got to think you go for 2,
some sort of,
not just go back and forth. But they'd have to have still a headquarters in states somewhere. Because when you think of how often they're bringing in players to look at, doing all your draft, like everything somewhere needs to be close to the main hub, doesn't it? Like you're not going to bring in, 6 free agents, in week 7 to look at them. You're not going to fly them to Munich, are you? Like,
yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
Yeah, I wonder how it would work, but
you'll be out anyway. You'll be done with sports with it, so it won't be your problem.
Exactly. I'm happy. I'm getting out.
Yeah, I'm getting out at a good time.
The Eagles. I love the blow your head off, the handsies.
When
they're playing handsies. Did you not see it?
Oh yeah, what was that?
Sorry, the tush push.
Yeah.
I was just like, one guy is reaching over, and the other guy's like, tickle, tickle, tickle.
Yeah, what was that? And they got a penalty.
Yeah.
I did like that they actually they're starting to actually call some things on the tush push at least, but it still wasn't the actual what's making it work. They didn't call that, but they called a couple other things.
Yeah.
I don't know what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen with Philly? I think they're just fine. I think their defense is gonna be their defensive line is just nasty.
It's ridiculous.
And every other GM they're fucking sound asleep while Howie goes out and gets that Phillips kid from Miami. He's always been good when he plays. No one else thought to go and get him. Like, it was obvious they wanted him out with the Patriots to get him.
Yeah.
And then Howie just saunters over. Right, we'll take it. People, they need to just make it a rule. Okay. He should have to call the commissioner's office before he calls the opposing team's GMs. Because so many of these guys just end up getting bent over a barrel by them, and it's unbelievable why they keep letting it happen.
They should post on social media. I'm about to trade to Howie. Anyone got any of the last offers?
Yeah.
Here's what he's giving me.
Or suggestions, and everyone just be like, stop, don't do it. Don't do it. They don't lose. I mean, although I guess they did lose the Jair one, but I mean, I'm sure they kind of knew he was a bit of a weirdo anyway, and didn't cost him a punch around. Pick, but yeah.
No, absolutely. And then AJ Brown, I think it's just AJ Brown just bringing everyone down. It's like they're doing so good. They're reigning champions. They're 7-2, and he's just upset. Like, how? I don't understand.
I don't either.
How can you be upset when you're doing this well?
Yeah. Yes, it's bizarre. What are your thoughts on the Chiefs? Because there's people all over the map on this. I think you're going to feel different than most people.
No, I think I was thinking this a few weeks ago. Where did Mahomes lose? Because Mahomes kind of had that Brady feel, right? We're like, oh, we're going to lose. Anytime under 2 minutes, you're done. In 30 minutes, 30 seconds, you're done. And I just wonder I think that mental edge is what made Brady the top and what made Mahomes the top. It's like everyone knew you're fucked. It was just they're like the older brother, right? Already in your head, and you've lost already before they started. Where I think it's still there because, we all expected them to win last week, but it's faded, right? It's fading. It's got to be fading. People aren't terrified.
No.
You went from 10 out of 10 terrified to the door's still open.
It's still there. Yeah. Yeah. I see what you're saying. And it's so bizarre. They're an impossible team to bet on. Other than when I wanted to bet the house when they played the Raiders a couple weeks ago, but I wasn't allowed. I tried. I wasn't allowed to bet the house. But I mean, because even last week, it's like, okay, this is a huge game. If they have any shot to win the division, they have to win. They're not losing to Bo Nix.
Yeah.
Lose to Bo Nix.
Off a bye week.
Right, off a bye week. And now this week, it's like, okay, well, everyone's saying, oh, hey, they're 5-5. They're done. They can't get in. It's like, well, am I going to pick the Colts in Arrowhead when everyone's telling me the Chiefs are done? You can't do it. Even if I think it's going to happen, you can't do it.
And then, typically Vegas knows what they're talking about. And I think they're still something 7-1 to win the Super Bowl. And
seriously?
It's just, there's something crazy that you would think, even Vegas is like, no, I'm not opening the door for them to take all our money. So I think trusting Vegas is always a good sign.
They need to go 6-1 to get into the playoffs.
Yeah.
But I don't think anyone's questioning that they can't do it. Right? They've already played Buffalo. They've already played Baltimore. They've already played Philly. So, I mean, who else on their schedule is going to really scare them? They're going to play the Raiders again. They play the Chargers again. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not betting
against
them.
They got their one tackle back. I still can't believe what's his name has a job. What's the one tackles? Oh, he has the most penalties ever created.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. It was Jawan
Dotson.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that his name?
I think so. The right tackle.
Oh, wait. Yeah, he's awful.
Yeah, the right tackle. He doesn't even line up properly, and he's constantly just
false starts, holds.
Yeah, it's wild. But I will say
And they
this:
need
as
a
much as
running
I
back.
don't want to bet against them, God, I'm going to laugh if they're out. I'm going to just laugh at all the just sniveling little Taylor Swift fans and the Kelsey fans. Like, enough of them. I want to see them in misery. I can't wait for it to happen.
It's crazy. Kelsey's having like a resurgence too. He's playing really well.
He
I
is.
thought I written him off.
Yeah.
I thought he would just be, a playoff guy now because obviously he's old. Don't hate him for it, but
yeah, it goes to spurts.
And they got all his, he's got all his wide receivers. He's got, Hollywood seems to be open whenever he needs. Rasheed's obviously Rasheed, and Xavier Worthy's good.
It's not a weapons issue at all.
No.
The defense is still playing all right. I don't know what it is.
That pick was terrible. I couldn't believe that one that he threw. I was like, what are you doing?
Which one? The one that counted or the one that didn't?
To end the second half, I think, was it?
Because they were on the same drive.
He threw first half. To end the first half, yeah.
Yeah, he threw a pick six that was even worse. And it was called back by a fucking horseshit call on the other side of the field. And then they ended up throwing that one on the goal line. It's like, Jesus. They were both absolute head scratchers.
Yeah. It's not good for the Mahomies, that's for sure. It's not.
Yeah, well,
and it looks like he's playing so good because he's running people over. He's running everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening.
That is wild. He's like, once a game he just trucks a DB, and they're just like those poor guys. When they look at film, they just got to just be like, everyone else looking at it, going, "Hey, why is the quarterback standing and you're on the ground?" Like, they got to get roasted so bad.
When you forget, I mean, we said this on a podcast before, but he's such a good passer and a good cerebral quarterback. You forget he's like your size, and much more fit, faster.
Hey,
all that, respectfully, but I mean,
that's uncalled for.
He's faster than me too. I mean, even in my prime,
faster for sure. I mean, nothing you said was wrong. It just hurts.
Yeah, it's so crazy. So I don't know. People are hating on the Chiefs. Also, I've had enough. Like the Bill Simmons of the world, the Patriots fans. You guys love to put this GOAT conversation because like Stephen A. Smith will bring up the GOAT, but no one with a right mind is like, "Oh, Mahomes is the GOAT. Oh, now he's not." And then, you guys like to tear him down because he's nowhere near Tom Brady. No one thinks he is near Tom Brady.
Well, that's
aside from the weirdos.
There's enough. Like,
there's some weirdos.
There's some weirdos that do, and it's like, okay, enough. People need to stop saying that.
But how many championships did Brady win after his age right now? Probably a lot, right?
7. Like after 30?
After however old Mahomes is.
Yeah, 7.
Okay.
No, sorry.
Which, I mean,
4 of the 7.
4 of the 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, still probably impossible, but I mean, he's got 10, 11, maybe 12 years to try and win 4. Still doesn't make him the GOAT, but
Yeah.
Be interesting.
No doubt.
Want to know my sneaky bet? It took a hit last week, but I bet the Bengals was my favorite futures bet. Bengals to win their division. Just because it's such a clusterfuck. Yeah. Burrow all of a sudden could be back. Their defense is terrible, but I mean, if Flacco can win some games, surely Burrow should be able to elevate.
Unexcusable losses, like that one that they lost to the Bears. I mean, they'd be 5-6 right now, and they say they have the same record as Baltimore,
the Ravens.
And then there was another one too that was just like was it Pittsburgh? Did they lose to Pittsburgh? That game when Rodgers and Flacco went nuts, or did they win that one? I can't remember. There's 2 losses they have this
should have been wins.
So bad, and it's just need to hold the fort until Joe gets back.
And what is the division's still kind of close, is it not? Like, it's not. No one's running away with it.
Ravens are only a game behind the Steelers.
Yeah, and so that means what? The Bengals are 2 games behind
2 or 3
them as well.
Might be wrong. They might only have 3 wins.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's definitely a chance he can come back because no one's taken hold of that division.
Yeah.
Steelers 6-4, Bengals 3-0. They're 3 wins behind the Steelers. But
sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
How about talk about the old double-edged sword though? When I saw the Chase suspension, I'm like, sweet, I'm playing the Patriots this week. You don't have to deal with Jamar Chase. And I'm like, wait a second.
Yeah.
He's like my only receiver on my big fantasy team. Like his second bye week. Yeah. God damn it. I got nobody.
I feel like haven't other people spit on people and didn't get a game? I'm for getting a game, but is this is this a new precedent? I guess.
Yeah, because it happened this year with what's his name, and he got
he got a game.
Yeah. he got
It's so
that
funny.
game. That's what they counted, I think. So.
Oh, it's so funny. Chase like, no, I didn't spit on him. It's like we saw you spit. We
That's
absolutely saw
bizarre.
you.
They can't double down. Just don't
There's
say anything.
cameras everywhere on you, Jamar. You know this, right?
Yeah, just don't say anything after. It's like the first time you say no, and then they ask you like the next day, and you still no. Just. I'm not talking about it. And move on. Everyone will forget about it, right? Everyone's already. No one's talking about how he's like you spat on him. It's very clear. 8K cameras. Yeah. Whoop! There it is.
There's a guy running with a camera his size right in your face like this. We got to get to the other lightning rod. Shedeur. It's Shedeur time.
Oh, so painful.
I think painful. I'm on the opposite side of everyone. I only watched the last drive, and again, I guess everyone says he was terrible, and he threw some bad picks and should have thrown another one, or threw one bad pick and should have thrown another, whatever it was. But I just watched him on the last drive and a half or whatever it was, and he looked like a quarterback. Like, I'm not saying he's going to be good.
Yeah.
But remember how we saw like Ty Simpson? Maybe it's footwork. I don't know if it's footwork that just makes someone look like a quarterback. His size, like when I watch Kyler Murray or Dylan Gabriel, because they're smaller.
Yeah.
Dylan Gabriel just doesn't look confident. Or at least I saw Shedeur like proper footwork, step into a throw, spin move off a guy, look downfield, miss the throw because he's running for his life. But like everything I saw, I have no idea if he's going to be good. Everyone thinks he's shit. I thought for him an eye test, he didn't look bad for, never playing with the first team offense and other shit that would come with your first thrown into a game. I don't know. But everyone else said he was terrible and was painful, so I don't know what I'm talking about. But
I didn't see.
Just mark my words.
Yeah, it could be all right. I didn't see any of it. I didn't watch any of that game, not one play. But like the outrage is what's pissing me off. Like these fucking guys in the media, like they're all, and I don't know whether it's you're Dion, you were next teammate, or Dion was your idol, depending on the age of these analysts or TV heads, talking heads, all this stuff. And everyone's like, he didn't get any reps with the ones. He didn't do this. Well, yeah, he's the fucking backup quarterback. He didn't get any reps with the ones. That's what happens. Especially when the starting quarterback is also a rookie and needs the reps. Like, they're just making all these excuses and making it sound like Cleveland's out to get him. Like, they're not giving him a chance. It's like, they drafted the guy this year and they're trying to fuck him. That's basically what some of these guys are saying. It's like the local, the local youth hockey team, and the parents are like, that coach is trying to fuck my kid and doesn't want him to advance. It's like, you think that's what they're doing? You think they're purposely saying, we don't want this guy to succeed? Well, why the fuck did they draft him then? Like, I can't stand listening to some of these idiots on TV. And it's like I said, it's usually it's got to be like an ex-teammate or someone who loves Dion. And it's like, you know what? That's how it works, man. And we saw last year, or was it last year before, Baker Mayfield showed up in LA and a day later was fucking playing quarterback on Thursday night game and won and figured it out.
He did.
Like, don't whine that he hasn't been getting first team reps for the last 7 weeks. Like, fuck. It just,
very true.
These guys just drive me nuts with this stuff.
Speaking of, I'm glad you brought it up. We'll get back to football, but youth parents. Mark my words. I've said mark my words way too many. I'm getting way too old, way too many times. But with how we hate this club system in all sports and it costing $1 million, someone needs to start a club system for soccer, hockey, whatever you want. But it's just called like for fun. That's the club. Yeah. And you organize all the best players. You all play against each other in the same city. There's no travel fees. There's no fees for this. It's it's paying enough for me and you to make enough money as a coach. We've got our own side jobs. You're getting the best coaching. We do it for the love of it. Yeah. And that's it. Like, because it's the exorbitant amount of money soccer teams are making and clubs and everyone's starting a new club is just, the bubble is going to burst. Yeah. Same thing. It's just,
you mean you're describing how sports used to be.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Like you'd play part of the season and then you'd put together the all-star team to go and play in some tournaments and it would be, okay, who's the best coach? Okay, well, let's have him coach and let's all just show up and go. Like, until greed took over, man. And then as soon as people figured out how to make money off of it, it just changed the whole game.
I just don't I guess just a financial bubble has to burst because people can't afford life anymore. Because like this or like go out for breakfast now, it's $80 to go out for breakfast. Yeah. It's fucking insane.
It is. It's crazy. And it's the only way that it's happening, and it's not even people know, it's because I know bunch of people in this city for sure, and a lot of the times it's generation money that's kicking down. Like I know people flat out, they're like, we couldn't afford it, but the grandparents are paying for it.
Oh, that's nice.
Right, and that's happening a lot. And
Yeah.
for those families, it's lucky because how in the hell does a regular working class family come up with a $30,000 tuition for their kid to play hockey on some of these teams, or
it's crazy,
basketball or prep school for football or whatever it is? Like it's mind bending to me, but they find it, and it's usually the grandparents. They're not. It's a usually, but I'm hearing enough stories that it's like, oh no, yeah, the grandparents are kicking in on a lot of this stuff.
Yeah. So you heard that, Rick and Debbie. I can't afford a beach house in Costa Rica.
Yeah.
So if you want him to play lots of sports in Costa Rica, and
for sure,
we need the beach house.
Yeah, you have to sell your palace and head down there.
Exactly. Yeah, just move into one of those folks' homes. Time's kicking. Like, let's go. You get fed. You don't have to worry about doing anything.
Oh, they're not going to like this. You haven't even been to their new place yet, have you?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, next summer. As you get older, you're supposed to like downsize and everything else like that. This place is the nicest place they've had by far.
By far. They've got like a vineyard in the back.
Yeah.
Hot tubs.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's a great setup. I'm fired up. But it's like, fuck, I'm thinking the other direction. I want to like move into something really small and hopefully nobody around me.
Absolutely. Well, I'm circling through any other teams we need to hit. Texans. I mean, no.
Poor Texans. Like, their defense is so good, and I feel like they're not out of it though. I'm going to say that. I think they're going to fight tonight. I think they're going to give the Bills all they can handle, and because they're still alive, and I want them to be alive. The more teams like Texans and Jags and Ravens that win games, the better chance that the Swifties get knocked out. So I'm here for it. Like I'm cheering for all these mediocre, AFC teams. I want them all just to keep on winning and send the Swifties home for the playoffs.
Right now, I guess the Chiefs are 2 teams out of the playoffs, right? The Chargers, Bills, Steelers, Colts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the Jaguars would be in. Texans, Chiefs, Ravens, first teams out.
And if you look at it, all those other wildcard teams all beat them. So they're like they're either a game and a half or 2.5 games back of all. That's going to be the tough one.
Yeah. Before we get to college too, we didn't hit the Rams too much, but basically Sam Darnold, or sorry, not Sam Darnold. I'll be out here with the Rams. Stafford. Yeah, Stafford absolutely is fisting my MVP hedges. That's for sure. So that's been great.
Is he ever?
Him and Drake, I guess. They both just came out of nowhere 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Drake, my superstar. He's not going to win the MVP. They're not going to give it to a second-year guy unless if they run the table and go like 15 and 2.
They run the table, yeah.
I don't think that. After what Josh did last week, if he puts together a few more performances like that, they're just going to give it to him. He hasn't won it, right?
Yeah.
So.
Oh, frauds. The Packers.
Yes.
What do we think about them?
I think their defense is nasty. I think their receivers just fucking can't catch. Like, every time I watch them play, 4 times a game, I just yell out, like, job description. Your job is, your name is receiver. It's in the fucking title. Catch the ball. And they can't.
Yeah. No.
Why do these pro guys find it so hard? You don't even have to decide where to run. The coaches tell you to fucking run. Hey, 10 yards, left turn, Clyde. Put your hands up, catch the football, and they can't figure it out. It drives me mental. Like you're a pro,
and their defense,
your job.
Their defense, it sounds nasty. I think the numbers, they're 20th or worse in a lot of things. So it's on paper they look good, but then actually the stats are still just mediocre. I watch them,
they look good. They look so fast.
Yeah,
really, really fast. And the games I've seen, their defense has been even when it was at Philly, they just battled and they lost 10-7 or whatever it was, and same thing. They were 6 drops or whatever it was. They should have won that game probably 14-10.
Yeah, I guess their points against are actually pretty good, but yards and stuff, which I guess could be garbage yards.
I think their D is really good. Yeah. It's just Love is love is love. I've kind of always liked him, but I just don't. He's not. I don't think he's the guy that's good. He doesn't have it. He's got a lot of talent, Just I don't think he has that it factor.
He could be in that Goff, Darnold range.
Yeah, with maybe a little bit
Cousins.
more to him. Like certainly,
Mm,
I want him to run more because, like I say, like he's got more athleticism. When he runs,
mm,
like it's there. I'd love to see him do that more.
yeah,
I think it would open things up a little
absolutely.
bit. But losing Kraft hurt. Like they were really good with him, and
Hmm.
he was like baby Gronk, man. He was playing like the best tight end in football.
Absolutely. Um, the the Panthers, I guess we addressed them a little bit. The Cardinals, Kyler Murray, is he done as a
Yes,
quarterback,
yeah.
like a starting quarterback?
Well, certainly for the Cardinals. Why
Yeah,
would you
for
bring him back?
Cardinals. Yeah.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
well, unless I don't know what their contract numbers are after this year, if they can get out of it. But
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to see him be like, you know what? I'm tired of taking this beating. Everyone forgets he was the number 7 overall pick in the Major League Baseball draft.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, hey, you've already made
Wonder
some
how
pretty
you
good
do there.
money. Go back. Like, you
Yeah.
can still get a 10-year career in the bigs and make huge coin and not have
Mm.
300-pound dudes just landing on you ever.
Yeah.
He's got to think about it. He has to. He gets hurt
Yeah.
all the time, man. He's like a munchkin running around that field just getting crushed. He has to think about it.
Yeah. And is he still owned by the Athletics? Like they still have his rights?
I think that would have probably passed. I don't know.
Oh,
I think after a certain amount of time, I think because he never signed,
goes
right?
away. Mm.
But
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it'd be kind of cool to see.
Yeah. I mean, I actually think that's a great call. Yeah. Going through, I guess, do we go to college?
Oh yes, it's such a good college football season, man. God, I love college football.
Yeah.
This week's going to be down because it's like the annual SEC nap week where they all just go and play like the Chattanoogas of the world. It's kind of like their late season bye. But there's still a couple good games, right? And it's just been unbelievable. Like the college football's been unbelievable. I'm loving it.
Yeah, it's and as a Notre Dame fan, where do you stand? How do you, and I'll be impartial here, how do you say they should be above Alabama? Which at the end of the day, it's going to flip flop anyways. Things are going to change by tons of teams. But them being above Alabama, I was like, wait, Alabama's played like 4, 5 elite teams.
Yeah, that's a weird
Notre
one.
Dame.
That's a weird one. I think, like, who is Alabama's losses to? Oklahoma, which is a pretty good loss. And who is the other one? Oh, Florida
Close
State.
one.
Florida, and I think that's
start of the year.
That's got to be the only justification is they're saying, okay, they lost to Florida State, who sucks, and they got dominated. But they also beat like some pretty good teams.
Huge. And, Georgia and
they should. I agree. I don't know how we are ranked ahead of them, other than just if you look at the eyeball test, and Notre Dame's really good. But if you're going on the big picture, I think Bama should be ranked above them as well. And I'm an Irish fan.
Yeah,
and also I think
that's good. I want to get your thoughts. Yeah,
I think if they were, however they do it, I don't care if they're ranked below or above or whatever it is, as long as Notre Dame either hosts a game or plays at Oregon, and then I can go. So
yeah, that's fair. The also frauds. I wanted to bring them up, but we weren't talking college. But Texas A&M, they haven't beat anyone above the top 7 or 8 in the SEC. So it's kind of like they squeaked out a couple wins. They're playing. Yeah. I would love to, like, we'll get to Texas Tech, but I would love them to be on the Texas Tech playoff schedule if Texas Tech makes it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pulling the schedule now.
Like I thought we all thought they were toast last week, but you know what? They're going to be in for. It's going to be a trap game when they play Texas.
Yeah,
because that Texas team's got they're just playing spoiler at this point after getting completely dog walked on. Last week.
And they've got all the athletes.
Yeah.
The
Oklahoma though, like I didn't think they're going to be a playoff team.
Yeah, they were like right now they're 8th. I guess it's Notre Dame 8-9.
Their D is really nasty, and a veteran quarterback. Like they would not be a fun first round matchup for a lot of teams. The one thing on the playoffs, though, we got to say it, and you know me, we used to argue about this all the time back in the Boise State Statue of Liberty days. Like they did all the trick. Then I'd be like, give him a chance, and
give him a chance.
Yeah.
So Blaze was on to give the small guys a chance, and I was always anti it, which is very odd for in life. We're the opposite. But anyways, go ahead.
And I still am, like, if they deserve it. Like last year, Boise was a top 10 team. We got to put in a G5 team. Fine. But this year, like the fucking best they could do is find Tulane as the projected team right now to be
Yeah.
in it. That
Yeah.
like it. I'm all for the G5 being in, but they have to meet a criteria.
And there isn't one. Like, is there? I'm googling it. Is there
I
like?
think we
Does the
might have to
G5
be.
have to have a top?
There has to be a G5 team, like the top G5 college or conference champion, I believe is what it is. But it should be like, okay, if they're not ranked in the top 15, sorry,
Yeah.
you don't get one this year.
You don't even need to be ranked in the top 25. Yeah, so they're guaranteed at least one.
Right?
So that's it. We changed the rules last year. We put this out there, and they changed the rules for us in NFL and college. So yeah, you need to be ranked in the top 15 to make the college football
Tulane's
playoff.
head coach, his own coach this week, came out and said, there must be some bad football around the country if we're ranked in the top 25 because they're at 24. He said it himself.
Yeah.
Like they played Ole Miss early in the year. They lost. They lost 45-10. And
That's insane.
They lost by 25 points to UT, not the Longhorns, UTSA. They lost by 25. Like their own coach doesn't even think they should be ranked, and the projection is now that they're going to be in the playoffs. Like Tech's going to beat them by fucking 40.
Yeah, I hope that's what happens.
Well,
they get matched up.
It sounds great for you guys, but like, okay, just don't even put it on TV then. Like,
exactly. Like,
or
what's
put it
the
on
point?
something else. Put it on at the same time as another game, at least. Don't make it the only thing that we have.
And are they doing it just? I mean, there's probably a lot of reasons they do it, but because if you don't have one G5, I guess G5, like, there's no recruiting anymore for G5 teams. Like, they're done. No one's gonna ever go. It's like Boise can never say, "Oh, we've got a shot at the playoff," because you don't. No one's going there.
Like, and cool. Like, have a team, but can we make like this should be some sort of caveat where it's like, okay, if you're 9-3 and your best win is against like Eastern Washington or Michigan. Sorry, I got a friend who goes Eastern Washington, so I won't say that. But like, it doesn't work. You have to be like 11-1 and played some teams. That's my thoughts.
Yeah, there's gonna be a ton of pissed off teams. Like, really, Tulane's playing whoever it is. It's just brutal.
Yeah.
As a Texas Tech fan, I mean, right now we would be if we beat Tulane, which would be amazing. We then would play Georgia. If somehow we could play A&M or Indiana, that would be my favorite. Like, we're also on that Ohio State side of the bracket. Finishing 7th, where Oregon is, I gotta play Alabama. But finishing 10th, like, I'd love to be Alabama. Play Oregon, play Indiana, play A&M, and then Ohio State kicks the shit out of you.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Ohio State's going to be a problem for anybody. But you never know, right? One game, you never know. I think if that's what's going to be great about those playoffs is you never know. But there's going to be that one game where we know the G5 team is going to get squashed. So why bother putting it on television?
Yeah, I hope because last year wasn't the bracket so shit? Wasn't it 4 good teams were on one side and then like the rest? Hopefully they make it a little bit more even.
Well, and last year too, we were saying the whole time, I'm just like, I want 12 seeds because everybody knew they were going to be playing the G5 team because Boise was ranked and they were automatically like the 5th seed. I'm like, bring it on. Or no, they got a bye, but like the 5th seed was going to be somehow it was like everybody knew that this one spot was like that 10 or 12 was the place to be because you're playing. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it's less predictable this year unless you obviously are the one team that gets to play the G5. But at least at that point you're a top 5 team, and I guess you've earned it. But the other games I think are going to be hopefully more competitive this year in that first round. The matchups now look like they certainly are. Yeah,
no, it definitely is. I think the Georgia gets kind of a raw deal, and Notre Dame, but well, I think Texas Tech, if we run the table, couldn't we be a 3 or 4 seed? Surely we would jump Georgia or A&M.
If someone's
a one-loss
right?
Big 12,
be interesting to see.
A one-loss Big 12 team.
Yeah, what would be interesting to see there is that right now it's looking like it'll be Indiana and Ohio State in the conference title game. So, do they bump the loser out of a top 4 seed? That would be the question, right? It all just depends on how that game goes, and then they look, okay, is that loss, whether it's Indiana or Ohio State, is that loss better than Tech's loss? That would be the
Yeah.
So I think there's if Indiana plays Ohio State in the title game and gets dog walked,
Mhm.
then why not? Why couldn't Tech jump them?
Yeah. Well, I mean, A&M, surely they've still got a loss somewhere, right? Like,
Well, if they get another one for sure,
with
they're
it.
going to drop.
Exactly.
Yeah, unless they automatically, which they probably should, say the winner of the SEC gets a bye.
Mhm. Yeah. Which, yeah, you'd think someone will. But yeah, I guess, like we said, each year it's going to change by leaps and bounds from what it is now,
Yeah, I'm just glad we have it.
which is great. Yeah,
Right?
absolutely.
I'm glad we have it.
Always losses. I'm trying to, I think that, I mean, that's what I had for we got
Heisman.
Landman left.
Heisman, Jeremiah
Heisman.
Love. Why is he not getting more talk for the Heisman?
That is odd. I had him as one of my sleeper picks. He was like
unbelievable.
70-1
Yeah.
to win the Heisman.
Yeah, like Mendoza.
Especially when no quarterbacks really. Yeah, but no quarterbacks are running away with it, right? Like,
No.
who's even Indiana played? I mean, I bet on Mendoza, so I'm fine with it. But yeah, it's definitely a year again where someone else can kind of sneak into the conversation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, big time.
Yeah. The World Series is way past, but it was great. We never finished off. It was a great World Series.
Best baseball series ever that I've seen.
Yeah.
Like, and everything. It was insane.
Uh-huh.
I loved it.
And even, I mean, the year before, again, I hate watching baseball. Like, I'll watch the World Series or I'll go live, but like the last 2 years have been really good.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
So,
well, I mean, it helped 2 years ago when you have the two teams, right? Like Yankees, Dodgers. That's always going to be
exactly
massive. And our boy Freddie dominating it. That was great.
Exactly.
That was great.
Yeah. Landman, we gotta get to Landman. I was let down a little bit. It was good, like it was funny, but it was kind of like a nothing episode for something I've waited for a year or 2 years, however long it's been. It was like it had some chuckles.
Been like a year.
I'm also pissed off. Like, she's at TCU now. I liked it when Texas Tech was front and center, so that kind of was a letdown.
I knew
it was
you
a nice
were
promotional tool.
about that one.
A great promotional tool we had where led us to the playoffs in college football, but that's gone now.
Dude, I laughed so hard during that admissions interview. Like, that lady playing the part of the stuck-up, snooty education bitch did such a good job. Like, I fucking laughed so many times at that. Like, they've turned the poor daughter into such an airhead. Like, I mean, I think she's always been a bit of one, but they really took the cake there. And just her stance on, well, I can't go there because they won't. They have policy that athletes can't date cheerleaders. I was like, oh boy. And the lady played it off so good. Like, she was just so appalled by the whole thing. God, I howled so many times at that.
I thought, because I was like, that's a great point. I thought she was going to say, oh, that's a great point. But no, she was definitely like, no, this is the worst thing I've ever heard in my entire life. And she had the word for it, which is an interesting word I never heard of.
Yeah, it's so good. But just like, and Allie Larder too, and the daughter, like them two together is fucking hilarious. Like, they are just, it's amazing how they're just like in their own little world. Like, their brains are just working separately from the rest of the world. Everything around them just doesn't exist except for what's going on in those two lives in their brains. It's hilarious.
Yeah, that's good.
I love it. And Allie Larder,
I wish
she's a showstopper, man. She's unreal.
She is. Still got it. I wish Demi Moore would have gotten more of those cunts from the bathroom, but she gave him a little nudge.
She did, and canceled the vacation. That was so good. That was so good. There's so much good in it. And like I said last year too, because everyone was always talking about, there's the Allie Larder, there's the daughter, and there's the lawyer. And I'm like, hey, are we sleeping on how hot the Latin girl is?
Oh yeah, definitely.
That girl is like stunning.
Outrageous. Yeah, like a natural beauty, not like an Allie Larder fake everything beauty.
They played up the part a little bit about like she's her playing dumb about the oil rig. Like, they had to kind of explain it to her, like how much. And she's like, "Oh, really?" It's like, okay, fuck, come on, you live where you live, you understand what this means. They shouldn't have to spell this out for you.
Exactly. That's why I didn't like it. It was like, okay, now the son's rich. I'm sure they'll bring it around where all of a sudden the mafia's after him, or
he's gonna fuck it up.
Cartels.
Yeah. He's gonna have some fuck ups along the way.
Yeah. All of a sudden he's rich and like everything's, I don't know, it was just a weird first. I want some action, and it just gave some funny some funny parts.
Yeah.
The throwing the plates was like funny, but like, is that believable? It's like no one's actually throwing a million plates at dinner. Like, come on.
But some of the reactions though, where she said, "Oh,
Oh
shoot me
yeah,
for $2,800." Are you fucking kidding
yeah.
me? Like, this is so good.
That was great. Yeah,
It was so
like,
good.
everything aside from the throwing plates was terrific.
Yeah, terrific. The dinner scenes are just
2,800
awesome. Like
truffles.
the two misfits that live in the house are just so mind bent by
Mm.
her is amazing. And I love how they're just like forced to sit down to dinner every time. I think it's awesome.
And now Gramps. Oh, it's only gonna get better when Gramps comes in the
Yeah.
house because he's
Yeah.
good stuff.
I know. No, what? Yeah, why? And why was the chick at the home being such a cunt? Like, you can see the sun's almost down. You can't just let him sit there and watch the end of it.
Yeah,
What
it's
was
very
that
odd.
about? Like, relax, honey. Oh, but it's dinner time. Well, fuck, he could go in and like. Do you think he cares if his pork chops are a little cold? Like, just let him spend 3 more minutes out here looking at the sun.
Exactly.
Fuck, she annoyed the hell out of me. That was the most annoying part of the whole episode.
I agree.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we covered some Landman. Movies don't exist anymore, so we can't really talk about any movies.
I know. I was thinking the other day, it's like, look, I should maybe go to a movie. And I went and looked at the listings. And I was like, I never heard of any of this.
There's nothing. There hasn't been a good movie in forever.
No.
There's another Avatar coming out, which I mean, I like Avatar, but
Yeah.
they're 3 hours long. They ripped off the story from Dancing with Wolves. Like, I don't need a third one.
I haven't even seen the second one yet.
It's actually really good.
Is it?
Actually, very
I
good.
know. That's what
yeah,
Tara was
I loved
saying.
it.
Every time we see the commercial, like, we gotta watch the second one. Gotta watch the second one. And I'm like, all right,
Mhm.
when football's over, when football season's done, then we can think about movies.
Yeah, it was shockingly good.
Huh.
But
All right, I'll check it out. How's the
Sounds good. Well,
what's new on the kid front, baby front?
oh, he's killing it. He's I texted you. He's 99 percentile size and like movement. He's kind of dribbles a basketball pretty much and a soccer ball. He's hilarious.
Pretty much. What does pretty much mean? You can.
Well, I mean, he just like picks up and like he doesn't like dribble, like he's not going between the legs, but he's just like hitting it up and down.
Oh, good.
He'll stop after a few times.
Yeah,
which is insane. He sprints around. He's really good. He just loves to get into everything, which I guess,
yeah, I think that's a baby thing.
Yeah. Oh, you'll love this. So I put on some dad weight. Here you go, baby story. So I'm laying on, we play on the ground. I'm just laying there, and he goes like this, and he smacks my tummy a little bit.
Yeah, you call you a badass?
He can't talk yet, but so he's going like this, and then he looks at me, and then goes, and he looks at him, says a fat little baby tummy. He looks down, and he looks at me. We're crying, laughing. He was like, "Oh yeah, I've got this too."
He's shaming you.
Yeah,
that's amazing. That's amazing. He's telling you to get off your ass. Fucking get going.
Yeah, it's hilarious. So it's good stuff.
Fantastic. That's fantastic. Is he excited to go back to Costa Rica? As he said.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be very happy. He puts everything in his mouth, so I'm not excited for the sand. Like the beach is just the beach sounds good, but he's just gonna try and grab everything and put it in his mouth.
Yeah, that's not good. You have to put a muzzle on.
Still at that phase. Exactly. That's a good idea, baby muzzle.
Yeah, that'll go over really well. Like the little baby Bane running around.
But yeah, everyone's impressed by him. We'll see. He's knocking all of his little check boxes out of the park. We'll see what happens.
Good. I'm a little worried that he didn't spend enough time down in Texas to learn a lot of English. Like, by the time I get down to see him, is he gonna have any English, or we just be a little fucking?
I hope so.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
We're only speaking English in the household.
Okay. Good.
So hopefully.
Yeah. Keep that up.
Yeah.
I
won't be able to understand him.
Yeah.
If he's speaking Spanish. So.
No, exactly. And then you'll be getting ganged up on all the time because they will just start Spanish each other, and you'll be fucking lost.
That's what it will be happening. Yeah. Exactly.
And then when we come down to visit, I'll be lost by that, and then meet her side of the family. They'll be talking French and just be. I can't put my mind into that blender. I need some little guy needs to be talking English.
I agree. Yeah. Well, I mean, when are you coming down? It's got to be soon, right? Next summer. No, summer you can't do.
No, next winter.
Yeah.
Next winter.
Next winter.
Yeah. It seems like really dribbling that basketball or playing some hockey, then I'm in.
Yeah. Right.
So, when the potty train is done, I don't need playing with a kid and have him just shit himself. That's because then
he knows after he does it, we're like poo poo, and he runs to the door to go get changed.
Oh, really? What do you mean runs to the door? Like the outside doors? Like Groot?
Yeah, we put him outside.
Like the door.
No, his own door
Oh, okay.
to
Yeah,
get
Luke, I
changed.
get outside if you're gonna take a shit. Take the dog with you.
Yeah, exactly. Bad. Spray him with a water bottle.
Groot's looking at me right now, like, dude, I'm trying to sleep by the fire here. Stop making me go outside.
All right. Well, Fraser Late Podcast, Uncle Blaiso, we'll end it on that. We'll see you guys later. Hopefully, you'll be back in the next week or two.
Let's do it.